Hello everyone, welcome back. As you can see, I'm playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe again, and today I'm going to be showing off the Rock Cup. As you can see, you have London Loop from Tour, you have the Boo Lake from GBA, you have the Rock Mountain from the 3DS, and then you have Maple Treeway from the Wii. The Boo one made me laugh, because that song by Lil 9, the, what do you call it, Poltergeist. where the line where he's like at the Vampire State Building in Skeleton, New York. it's so stupid, but it's so funny. The Skeleton New York gets me every time. Look at those guys; they are happy. You don't really see these in London. Not exactly accurate. Gotta say, points off there. Let's see if I can get the boost. A little bit of a boost there. Yeah, I will say, there's definitely something, it's just something fun about this game. I know it's a crazy stance that I'm taking here. Mario Kart, fun. Yeah, as I mentioned in my previous videos, the stuff like that is definitely not very enjoyable. But especially on 150cc, this game really shines, comes together. Ooh, dodge that. There are certain games that Nintendo they got right. Still, once again, should mention how crazy it is just how many tracks there are in this game now. They had the original Super Mario Kart 8, which I think came with 10, maybe 4, I think it was 4 Grand Prix, maybe 10. It's 10 or 4. But then they had the DLC for Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U, and then they had Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which included that DLC, and then the main game and the DLC, they were just like, you know what, however many tracks that is, like, what, 48 tracks or something in the original? Yeah, let's just double that. And then they released that many tracks again. Spanning all the games, the tour from the new game on the phone and all that. Even some new tracks intermixed in there. Definitely is like the ultimate way to play Mario Kart now. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, the Switch I think will probably go down as Nintendo's best console. I don't know how they're gonna top this one. Because obviously they can get better technology and stuff like that. But unless they continue the Switch model of the hybrid console and just make the technology better, I think this one will constantly just remain the best one. There's just so many good games on there, so many classic games brought up to it. What they're able to get away with the technology, it's just, oh, it's beautiful. There's, you know, a chomping plant just making its way through the little river over there. Oh, this guy's out on the loose too. I'm gonna hold on to this banana just in case they try to hit me with a red shell. That is my one other complaint, is that certain items, like the little boombox item, which is good for obviously knocking away the blue shell, one of its many uses, you can use it offensively and defensively. But the problem is that the ghost will steal your item, and then there it goes. So it's like, even if you hold on to your defensive item, like, yeah, you know, I'll keep myself safe, you know, when I'm right at the end and they're going to try to hit me with a blue shell, the ghost comes in and he just does a little tee-hee-hee and steals your item. Which you can get around by having the boombox as your second item. However, they also have the little lightning strikes that shrink you and then destroy all your items. So it's like, it's one of those things where if the game wants you to lose, you're just going to lose, no matter how good you are. But then the game is so fun, they keep pulling you back in. So that's how they get you. Got a nice little spooky track here. Yeah, this one's an interesting one. I was about to say it feels like it's from the Game Boy Advance, but then obviously it is. It said that in the title screen. But you can tell by looking at it too, like a lot of the flat tracks, like this one curves a little bit, but a lot of the ones that are flat with like the blocky edges, a lot of those are the SNES tracks. Oh, you see the little blocks over there? It's their way of paying homage to the classic way of doing it. I'm gonna peg this guy over here. Not like that. Come on. Oh, I missed him. Come on, come back around. Hit him a second time. Oh my god. I was worried that it would come back and hit me, but I was like, there's no way. There's no way it's gonna do that. And then it did. I was proving myself wrong. Alright, so let's try not doing that again. Back around the corner. Yeah, it's just super satisfying. I'm just gonna praise this game the entire time. Ooh, look around, come back around. Get out of here, banana. He got the boombox and just wasted it. What was even the point? Ooh. Oh, nope. Oh, come on. I thought I could jump it. It was a little bit too laser focused. Oh my god, there's the lightning that I was mentioning previously. At least it hits everybody equally. And hopefully, if you get lucky, it destroys somebody's blue shell that they're holding on to vindictively. Ooh, look at that. Turbo boost. Oh, come on. Use up one of those bananas. Alright, I just jetpacked past her anyway. Oh, look at that. Toad just right ahead of me. Just guaranteed I won't get 3 stars. Thank you, Toad. Very good. A very good little man you got there. Oh, there's Daisy again. Always trying to win. I don't know why my little Amazon device that I won't say its name, because then it'll trigger. Every time I look over to drink my coffee or something, it keeps saying, Britney Spears' husband files for divorce. And it's just like, okay, yeah, I get it. it keeps popping up on my screen. I didn't ask for that. Don't keep showing that to me. I'm trying to be happy today. Yeah, I pretty much always use this setup here with Luigi and his little what would you even call this thing? It's not a trike. Or maybe it is. Maybe it would technically... But I don't think you would call this a tricycle. Tri-motorbike? 3-wheel bike? I don't know. I don't know what you would call this thing. I know the things that look like this, they call like whiplashes or something. I don't even know if that's correct. I'm just spitballing here. Oh my god. I got super lucky on that green shell. Oh, I missed that one. Some high-speed action here. Try not to crash, and then I did. In here and drift around these bats real quick. Oh, nope. Too late. Definitely could have planned that better. Ooh. Yeah, look at that. Grabbing those coins. Coins here. Classic reference that probably not many people understand anymore. Grabbing pills here. The game is everywhere. There are certain games that I feel like sometimes they'll make a game like it, like Devil May Cry 5 will get close, but there are certain games that just, I had my childhood, like Left 4 Dead and Halo 3 and stuff like that, that is really hard to replicate these days, because companies have just become such scumbags, where it's like, we don't really get many games anymore that you just pick up and you just play for hours and months, and just don't get tired of it. Like, probably the amount of games that I've played in Halo 3, it's well over 1,000 for sure. Now every game wants to be like, alright, well here's the game, and then here's $1,000 in DLC on day one, which is not even an exaggeration anymore. It's gotten so ridiculous. Where back in the day, if you wanted like a gun skin or like a character skin or something like that, it would be like $2 or $3, $5 at most, which $5 people would be like, ugh, $5, it's crazy. Turned into Jeff there for a second, ugh. But yeah, you would have things like that people would rightfully call out as scummy. And now you play Fortnite or Diablo 4 or something like that, and a skin is just $20. Same thing with Bungie. They also piss me off lately. They go from their heydays of Halo to what they do with Destiny now. Which, gameplay-wise, great game. You know, I probably put, like, between Destiny 1 and 2, like, 3,000 hours into there. Not an exaggeration. It's kind of crazy. Don't like to think about the amount of wasted time there. But yeah, just I would say Bungie, Blizzard, and Epic are like the 3 worst companies right now. Because obviously everybody like knows Activision, EA, Ubisoft, all of them. But their games are shit. Let's be real. I probably have not played an Activision or Ubisoft game And EA games outside of the Star Wars ones, like Jedi Survivor they just released, I don't play any of that. I don't play any of that crap. Like Ubisoft, they made Assassin's Creed, and then every game for the next 10 years was Assassin's Creed. They're like, oh, this is Tom Clancy Assassin's Creed open world game. And then they're like, oh, this is Watch Dogs Assassin's Creed open world game. Whereas just, like, copy and paste. Even their Far Cry series. Like, Far Cry 6, everyone across the board was just like, nah, this one sucks. Which is a big shame, because you go from Far Cry 3 to 6, and, man, what a fall from grace. Even 5 was pretty good. But it was starting to... 5 was reaching that fatigue point where that was, like, the last Ubisoft game that I played. Because it was just like, it just... I don't want to keep going around looking at all these stupid towers. Gameplay's fun, but... Ugh. Like, there's certain points where you reach where it gets frustrating. But anyway, back to my original rant. You have game companies like Blizzard, you know, Bungie, Epic, where they make games that I enjoy playing. Blizzard, not so much. Blizzard outside of Diablo, pretty much nothing. I don't play anything outside of Diablo from Blizzard these days. What they did with Overwatch 2 is just like... That's like peak greed when you compare it to everything they've done. And just the industry in general. Like, the Overwatch 2 is probably going to go down in history as one of the most cynical games ever. Overwatch 1 got all that crap about, you know, loot boxes and everything, but Overwatch 2 is like, yeah, that's bad and all, but hey, watch us do something objectively worse in every possible way. You do, like, the most grindy steps possible that take you, like, 10 hours to complete, and they're like, here's 60 coins. I'm like, oh, okay, let's see what I can buy with this. You go to the shop, all the skins in there are like 1,000 coins. She's like, oh, cool, great. So every week I get 60 coins, and then if I'm good, I can save up. I can put in 1,000 hours to save up for this stupid skin. Yeah, very frustrating. Don't like to talk about Overwatch 2. It drives me crazy. But the fact that all these companies are just like, yeah, this is one skin, because before it was like a skin pack would be like $10 to $20 maybe, which even then was excessive, but it's like, you at least get a pack, you get like weapon skins, you get exclusive stuff in there, you know, all good and dandy. And now you have these companies that are just like, yeah, this is one skin and nothing else, and that'll be $20, please. The first time I saw that in Fortnite, I was like, this is insane. And then I go over to Destiny, and there's a $20 skin there. Again, insane. And then Diablo 4 comes out, $20 skin in the shop. It's just like, what the hell is happening? What's going on here? You can buy a game on sale for the price that one skin is. Just really think about that. Oh, that low battery thing. I didn't even charge it from the last time I got that. That's funny. But just really, really stop to think about that. Like, you have a game like Elden Ring came out, brand new, $60. You could put easily 1,000 hours into it if you really wanted to see everything and do everything. Try out multiple characters and builds and all that good stuff. Or let me tell you this, you can buy 3 skins in Fortnite. Same exact game, the only difference is you're dressed different. And that's equivalent to an Elden Ring. It's stupid. It doesn't make any sense. Even if you just compare it to something like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, like whatever game you want to compare it to, the price of entry is just, it's a skin now. The amount it used to cost to buy a game now, you can buy one skin. Very fun. Very cool industry we're heading into. I do like to see that there's backlash and certain like governments are just flat out saying like, no, this is this is a scam. But it can only go so far. It just falls down to the company at that point. And you know, they're greedy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. You're gonna continue buying the games. So yeah, that's a fun topic. Really gets me in the spirit. But yeah, anyway, now that I've ruined everybody's day, hope you enjoyed this one. I'll definitely be back to finish the rest of them. Got quite a few more to go, and hopefully I don't go into another rant tangent in the next one. But yeah, anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.